Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of CNC Productions. And today, we are going to be drawing the horned dinosaur, Styracosaurus, which was a medium-sized ceratopsian that lived in North America. But, before we do, we're going to learn a little bit about the Styracosaurus. Bone beds of several thousand Styracosaurus individuals are known, but there are a few undamaged skulls, the only good one being the one on which Lawrence Lambie based the original description in 1913. Bone beds incorporating masses of charcoal suggest that herds of these animals were forced into rivers by forest fires and perished in the water. The obvious feature of Styracosaurus is the array of horns all around the edge of the frill, developed from the bony ornamentation often seen in other centrosaurian dinosaurs. There are 6 big horns on the shield and a series of smaller knobs. A massive horn on the nose rounded off this apparition. There seem to have been no horns at all above the eyes, but it is possible that they were present in juveniles and disappeared as the animal reached adulthood, since in the adult skeletons we find smaller bony knobs on top of the eyes. Styracosaurus was smaller than most of the larger ceratopsians such as Triceratops. It was only around 18 feet long, which though large, is smaller than a lot of the others that we are familiar with. There are 3 species of Styracosaurus, each of which have been found in the northern United States and southern Canada, and around Alberta and Montana. The name of Styracosaurus means spike lizard, obviously referencing all the spikes around the frill and the huge spike above its nose. Alright, and now that we've learned a little bit about the Styracosaurus, now we're going to get to drawing it. Now, as with most ceratopsians, it's really important to try to get the head looking right, especially because the frill is kind of difficult to draw in a side view, as like I'm going to be doing here. You don't want to make the frill look like a rounded front view if you're going to do a side. So, first we're going to draw the head, like that's around the eyes, draw a notch for the horn, then do that. Then for the cheek, and then kind of draw the frill sort of like that. Alright, not head on like a circle like it would be if it was in front of you. Alrighty, then you draw the beak, the mouth, any cheekbones or cheek ornamentation. Kind of draw sort of like that to kind of just differentiate the frill. Then add those. If you'd like, actually, you can kind of draw the frill a little wider like that towards the front. To draw this a little bit better, you can try to draw the frill a little wider towards the back. And then there you go, draw the frill ornamentation like that. Alright, and then kind of draw knobs like that to kind of give ridges in the bone. Alright, and then draw the eye. And draw the sort of the knobs that were found in the skeletons. Alright, the nose, make it look larger. Angle the skull, give the skull some small details. Add some texture to the beak. Alright, and now the big, tall nose horn. Just like that. Add some texture to it. And now there are 6 large horns on either side. But you can add a 4th that's kind of smaller, and then make them look a little larger. Also make sure that they splay outward, with the tallest spike being right above there on the frill. Okay, and now for the neck, which you want to make it look big and muscular. Draw the back arched like that. Then do the feet. Draw them sort of like elephant's feet. Alright. Now the stomach, which you want to make look kind of deeper. Alright, continue with the back, making sure it looks arched. And just kind of sweep up for the tail. Alright, and now for the back legs. Alright. Okay, quickly just went over the drawing, kind of gave it a bit of a tummy tuck, and also added a hump like that that gives it more of a tough look. You can do that if you like. Alright, now the head is pretty much done. If you want to just add a few more, kind of rough spots, just make it look more realistic looking. Add scales like that on the top of the head. Alright, and then on the back here, add muscle for the hump if you choose to add one. It's not exactly scientifically accurate, but makes it look a little cooler. Alright, tail muscle, add some texture to that, make the legs look muscular. Add detail, alright. Differentiate the toes, put on the hoofs. More leg muscle. Add some there, some ribs. Make the neck look burly. Okay, more of the toes and scales. Alright, and then just go around, add some more of the smaller details, and then add some spikes on its back to just amp the cool factor. Also make sure, if you do choose to add a hump, that the spikes on the hump are the largest. And make those slow down in size a little bit. It's called Spike Lizard, so make sure you let it live up to its name. Alright, and that's your basic outline for the Styracosaurus. Now, we're going to co-color it in. Alrighty, and the colors that you're going to need for your Styracosaurus are turquoise, orange, black, tan, or kind of like a skin tone kind of color, brown, and a lighter, more of like a chestnut kind of brown. Alrighty, and with orange, you're not going to need much. Just color in the eye, just to kind of give a little bit of contrast. Alright, now for black, you're going to need this for several areas. First, you're going to add stripes along its back, not too long, just sort of along the front of the creature, just kind of like that. Alright, and draw stripes on the spikes, like that. Longer ones up to 2. And only like 1, maybe 2 in the smaller spikes, just like that. Alright, and then take the black again and kind of color the base of the spikes. Just like that. Alright, now draw the black like that around the eye. And draw 3 stripes on the nose horn. The beak will also be black. And so will the frill details. So make sure you draw stripes like that going all up around the frill. Okay, add some more if you want, with a stripe going down to the nose. Stripes going to the eye. Alright, and then finally, the feet you're going to want to make black. Alright, any other black that you want, you can probably add here also along the base of the nose frill, kind of differentiate the beak. Alright, just like that. Now, take the, and that's all that you'll need black for, by the way. Now take the turquoise and color in the center of the frill inside of the stripes. And you can make that kind of going down also, just like that. And there you go, that's what you need turquoise for. A little bit more, make it pop out a little more. Alright. Now, you're going to take your dark brown and color in the horns, only up to the stripes, and then leave the rest of it white. Just like that. Just like that, and then leave the tips of it white. Now, dark brown is going to be kind of the main color for this dinosaur, so color in, but leave the frill white. And the top of the face white. I'm going to actually erase this rear back. Just like I said, leave the top white. I kind of got carried away there. Alright. Now you're going to take the dark brown and color in the part of the body with the black stripes. But make sure that you leave whatever isn't colored by the stripes white. So continue going along there. Color in the front legs. Front legs will be completely dark brown. Color in the neck, dark brown, and the head just like that, just leave that white. Continue along with the dark brown. Okay, and now you're going to want to take the lighter brown, kind of shade that in a little bit lighter, make kind of a transition, go along the stomach. Just like that. And then finally take the tan, or the even lighter, kind of a skin peach tone, and color in the rest. And there you have it. Your finished Styracosaurus. Now you can color in your Styracosaurus any way that you want. This is just a suggestion. If you guys have any other suggestions for any dinosaurs that you'd like me to draw, then feel free to leave them in the comments box. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.